Hey guys, so today's video is going to be like a fun video, I guess. This is just a video I had previously made, but it's stuck on my other camera, so I decided, I'm just going to film it on the big camera. So I want to kind of do these kinds of videos, and I want to call them either Talk Tuesdays or Talk Thursdays or something like that, just so that you guys can get to know me a little bit better, and you guys can share your stories with me, and I can share my stories with you guys. So again, this is going to be a talking video. I'm going to keep it pretty short, and I want to leave these videos like under 5 minutes without editing, without anything, so I can just literally upload them and be good. And I just want to make these videos like as raw and as me as possible. So if I stumble, if I sneeze, if I need a cough, y'all are gonna see that. So if you guys want to see anyways, I was gonna start it like a regular video, but yes, I'm gonna put my timer on for, let's do 6 minutes. 6 minutes is still good. So let's get started. So this is gonna be like an awkward man-boy story thing. So me and my sister decided we wanted to go out to eat an In-N-Out, and we were kind of debating whether or not to go through the drive-thru or eat inside. And I was like, hey, let's just go inside and eat, and it should be fun. Like, we never go by ourselves. Like, we're always going with friends when we go inside, so it's just like, hey, let's just go by ourselves inside, like actually sit and talk and have a conversation kind of thing. So we go in there, and like we're waiting for our burgers, and like I think what happened, I think I was sitting down at the little bench, I think, and this guy comes up to me and he's like, wow, you're really pretty. And I was like, oh, thank you. I'm trying to be polite. I've always been like a nice person, so I try not to be rude to people. So I'm just like, oh, thank you. And he's like, man. And then my sister's standing right next to me at this point because she had gotten to get our drinks. And then she comes and sits she stands like right behind me from where I'm sitting. And so he's like, man, how do you say? He was like, where are y'all's boyfriends? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And keep in mind that I don't have a boyfriend, okay? And my sister at the time didn't have a boyfriend either. Or wait, did she? I don't remember. But anyways, so like I'm just here lying and being like, oh yeah, I have no idea. And he was like, man, if I was your boyfriend, I wouldn't let y'all go nowhere by yourselves. And like he was straight up talking like this, okay? Like I'm not making up this talking. Like that's legit how he was talking. So he was just like, I wouldn't like let you guys go anywhere by yourselves. Like I'd always be with you guys and all these crazy things. And I was just like, oh, okay. That's it, right? So then like he walks away. And I'm over here on my phone at this point because I'm just like, man, that was like really awkward. He's asking like these weird I don't know if that's weird questions, but I feel like if you don't know someone, that's weird to ask. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna go on my phone at this point. And so I'm over here like sitting, like trying to find something. Like I had just gone on Instagram and I was just like trying to find something to like on Instagram, so I'm just there trying to look like I'm doing something on my phone. And my sister's standing now like over where like the ketchups and not the mustard, the ketchup and like the napkins are and the pepper and the salt and whatever. So she's standing right there, and he comes next to her and he's like, man, y'all really don't have boyfriends? And she was like full on ignoring him. Like my sister is just like, that's my sister. Anyways, so it happened like that, and he was just like trying to like get her to talk to him, and she was just ignoring him. And at this point I kind of felt bad for him. I was like, man, like we're gonna seem like rude people, but keep in mind this guy, he's not, for me, like I personally didn't think he was attractive, which I don't want to say that because then it makes it sound like everything is very superficial. But at the same time, he kind of looked like a creeper, and he was a little bit older. He looked like he was in like his 30s. And, here's me and my sister who literally look pretty young. And he was just trying to hit on us. So he's just like, man, can I sit with y'all? Like all this crazy stuff. And I was like, oh no, not today. I'm trying to be nice. I don't want to seem like I'm rude or, I'm just trying to be nice. And so he goes and sits with like this group of guys. It's like these two younger guys that are probably like 17, 16. And then this really, really old guy. And he's probably like in his 60s. So I'm just like, well, like, he's like, these people just literally saw him flirt with two girls. It's like, you know what, whatever. So me and my sister go sit down, and they're like, all of them, literally all 4 of these guys were like turned around looking right where we were at. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is so weird, like creepy. I was just like, okay, have your phone. Like it was weird. It was creepy. So then they all go outside to sit, I believe, or to eat, or they're leaving, or I don't know what happened. So they're all leaving. And then I start telling my sister, like, oh my gosh, like what if they're just out there and they're just gonna like kidnap us or something? Like that's literally what went through my mind. So we're just there eating our dinner or whatever. And then this group of girls who are probably 15, 16, 17 walk in giggling, like almost like laughing, and they're just like, oh my gosh, they were just like, I could hear them whispering. They were just like, oh my gosh, did he hit on you? Oh my gosh, he hit on me too, blah blah blah. And so then they go up to the cash register. And then the same guy that hit on me and my sister now comes up to these girls and is like, wait, hey, do you have a boyfriend? Like all this stuff. And I'm just like, man, you just like, not that I thought you were attractive or I was interested. You just hit on 2 other girls and now you're over there hitting on like 5 other girls and asking them if they have boyfriends. Can I sit with you and this and that? I was just like, oh my gosh, like what is this? And so I just, after that, I felt really creeped out. Like, is this guy just waiting for someone to, like, go outside? Or is this guy just waiting for, like, I don't know, someone to be like, oh, yeah, come sit with me? I just thought it was a very interesting thing. So then that group of girls ends up to go sit outside. And then we see these 4 guys from that giant window in our In-N-Out. There's a giant window. And you can see out into the parking lot, and then in the parking lot you can see all 4 of the guys standing. I don't know if it's near their car, near someone else's car. They're just standing there staring at us through the window, and then they go back and forth to staring at us, to staring at the girls sitting at the tables on the outside of the building. And it was just the creepiest experience ever that we didn't even notice when they left. And so I was telling my sister, like, just have your phone just in case, like, because you never know. And it was like, I don't even know what time it was. It was pretty late. And I was just like, this is creepy. I don't know if anyone's out there or if they're still out there, or like, I had no idea. And I watch Criminal Minds, so like it's twisted. So I was just like, okay, I cannot die. I cannot, like, I just literally have your phone ready, have it like ready to call like 911 in case of an emergency or anything. So we go into our car, we lock the doors, we turn on the car, we literally drive off, like hoping that we don't see them. Thank the Lord we didn't see them. And that was just like the creepiest experience I've ever had of like that kind of interaction. I don't think I've ever had a guy hit on me, and then to have this guy like hit on me in like a really creepy way, I don't know. It was very weird, and yeah, it was weird. So I hope you all enjoyed this kind of Talk Tuesday video. So if you guys have ever had any kind of experiences like that, like let me know down below. I would love to hear your like creepy guy stories. So anyways, I will see you on the next Talk Tuesday video, or in the next, I don't know, in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will get back with you all later. Again, leave me your creepy guy stories down below. I love to hear it. Not because I laugh at you guys, but I don't know. I just like, I don't know. I don't know if I was like too paranoid or what. So just, yeah, let me know. Anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.